Strings look simple, just text wrapped in quotes. But when you compare Python and JavaScript, you'll find 25 surprising differences hiding under the surface. Some are harmless, others can break your code in ways you'd never expect. In this deep dive, we'll go through them all from basics to advanced gotchas, so you don't get blindsided. First, immutability. In both Python and JavaScript, strings are immutable, but the way developers work around this differs. In Python, you'll often see lists or the join method used for efficient concatenation. In JavaScript, developers rely on arrays with join or template literals to build strings more cleanly. Second, the types of quotes. Both languages let you use single or double quotes, but JavaScript adds backticks, which introduce template literals, something Python doesn't have. Instead, Python uses f-strings, introduced in version 3.6, to embed expressions directly. Third, string concatenation. In Python, concatenation with plus is common but inefficient in loops. In JavaScript, the plus operator is everywhere, but template literals are generally cleaner. While both languages suffer performance issues with repeated concatenation, the culture around preferred patterns differs. Fourth, multi-line strings. Python uses triple quotes. JavaScript uses backticks with template literals. The result is the same multi-line text, but the syntax shows how Python leans on dedicated syntax, while JavaScript folds multi-line into its interpolation tool. Fifth, indexing. In both languages, strings are sequences and can be indexed. Python throws an error if you go out of bounds, while JavaScript returns undefined. That difference alone can cause hours of debugging if you switch between the two. Sixth, slicing. Python slices are incredibly powerful, with optional start, stop, and step values. JavaScript doesn't support slice notation. It has a slice method instead, which is less expressive. That makes Python's slicing one of its signature strengths. Seventh, substring methods. In Python, the keyword in checks for substrings directly. In JavaScript, you need includes or index of. Both work, but the syntax feels different. Python favors readability, JavaScript favors methods. Eighth, length. In Python, len gives the number of code points in the string. In JavaScript, length is a property. Both are simple, but the way you call them reflects the language's philosophies. Python favors functions, JavaScript favors object properties. Ninth, truthiness. In Python, an empty string is falsy, but null doesn't exist. It uses none, which is not the same thing. In JavaScript, empty strings are falsy too, but you also have to worry about null and undefined, both of which are distinct from strings but can sneak into comparisons. 10th, string comparison. In Python, comparisons are lexicographical and case-sensitive. In JavaScript, same thing, but equality checks trip people up. Double equals will coerce, meaning 0 equals 0. Triple equals avoids this, but it's a mental tax Python developers don't face. 11th, interpolation. Python uses f-strings and format. JavaScript uses backticks with $, curly braces. Both are powerful, but Python gives more formatting control, while JavaScript prioritizes quick inline substitution. 12th, escape sequences. Python uses backslash for new lines and tabs, just like JavaScript. But Python offers raw strings with the R prefix to avoid escape hell, something JavaScript developers often wish they had. 13th, Unicode. Python 3 made Unicode the default, which means strings are Unicode by design. In JavaScript, strings are stored as UTF-16, which creates quirks around surrogate pairs and emojis. That leads to very different handling of characters outside the basic multilingual plane. 14th, byte strings. Python has a dedicated bytes type, separate from str. JavaScript doesn't. It uses typed arrays or buffers instead. This makes Python more explicit about the difference between raw data and text. 15th, character access. In Python, indexing returns a one-character string. In JavaScript, same thing. But Python emphasizes characters as strings, while JavaScript historically lacked a char type at all, so developers are used to thinking only in strings. 16th, methods for trimming whitespace. Python uses strip, lstrip, and rstrip. JavaScript uses trim, trim start, and trim end. Same functionality, but the naming conventions follow each language's patterns. 17th, case conversions. Python uses upper and lower, while JavaScript uses 2 uppercase and 2 lowercase. They behave similarly, but Python has casefold for more aggressive Unicode-aware lowercasing, something JavaScript lacks. 18th, splitting and joining. Python splits with split and rejoins with join. JavaScript does the same with split and join methods on arrays, but Python requires join on the string to glue pieces back, while JavaScript calls join on the array. Another subtle but constant difference. 19th, searching. Python has find and index. JavaScript has index of and search with regex. Both also offer starts with and ends with in Python, and starts with and ends with in JavaScript. Functionally similar, but again, the APIs reflect different naming conventions. 20th, replacing. Python has replace. JavaScript has replace as well, but JavaScript supports both string and regex as the pattern. Python also supports regex replacement via the re module, but that's a separate import. 21st, regex itself. In Python, regex is a module. In JavaScript, regex is built into the language. That's a huge philosophical difference. In JavaScript, regex literals are first-class citizens. In Python, regex is considered an advanced tool that you import when you need it. 22nd, formatting. Python offers old-style % formatting, the newer str format, and modern f-strings. JavaScript only really has template literals. The contrast highlights Python's history of evolving string formatting over time versus JavaScript's one modern solution. 23rd, interning. In Python, small strings and identifiers are interned automatically. You can also manually intern with sys.intern. JavaScript engines also intern, but it's entirely behind the scenes and not user-facing. 24th, error handling. If you index beyond the string in Python, you get an index error. In JavaScript, you just get undefined. That means Python forces you to deal with the error, while JavaScript silently fails. 25th, as our final point, cultural defaults. Python code often emphasizes readability first, so things like in for substring checks or f-strings feel natural. JavaScript code emphasizes flexibility, which is why you see so many methods like includes, index of, and slice that cover similar ground but in slightly different ways. Those are our 25 differences and similarities between Python and Java. Strings seem simple, but comparing Python and JavaScript reveals 25 subtle and not so subtle differences. Some come down to philosophy, some to history, and some to the quirks of Unicode itself. Mastering these differences not only helps you switch between the two languages with confidence, but also gives you a deeper appreciation for just how much complexity is hidden in those little quotes around tech. Thanks for watching. Which language do you think handles strings better? Do you think I missed something important? Or did I get something wrong? Leave a comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more techie talks. If you like this video, watch this video here for more tech talk.